with the story that has impacted you and me and practically everybody around us. It's on the Paytm fiasco. Now, yesterday I asked a lot of you on my social media handle to send queries if you had any about Paytm, and my DM has been flooded with questions. Very interesting questions, also very difficult questions for people. So, as promised on the program, we'll have an expert who will join us in minutes from now in the studio and take all your questions. But first, let's just look at the timeline and how the story has unfolded. It all began on the 29th of February, when the RBI imposed significant restrictions on Paytm. That meant it effectively barred it from doing three things. Number one, accepting new customers. Number two, allowing deposits or top-ups in existing accounts. And number three, onboarding any merchants or new payment instruments such as FASTags, etc. Now, this unexpected move obviously sent shockwaves all across. Left you and me wondering, what does this mean for my Paytm wallet? The future of the bank itself was under question. Now, Paytm shares on that day fell 40% in 2 trading sessions. The founder, Vijay Shekhar Sharma, gave out a statement quite quickly then saying that there is no need to worry, that the money is safe, and while new deposits are restricted, withdrawals, your money already in their wallets, will continue to happen. But what exactly happened? Why did RBI take such a drastic action? So what Money Control has been learning, and here on Network 18 what we've been reporting, is that RBI says that it followed a comprehensive audit that revealed what it called was persistent non-compliance and continued material supervisory concerns. What does this mean? आपको आसान भाषा में बताते हैं इसके बारे में. This basically means that one of the things that popped up during the RBI audit is that RBI found hundreds of Paytm accounts created without proper identification. These accounts created without, say, what we call, you and I now know very commonly as KYC, details of those transactions worth crores on the platform. That also meant that over 1,000 users were found to be linked with the same PAN number. Again, as per sources, this is unusually high number for any sort of dormant account, and a lot of these dormant accounts were also found. What does this basically tell you? That all in all, it looked like that there are concerns of money laundering. Now, these are serious charges, remember, and VSS, as the founder is popularly known as of Paytm, came out with a statement after that to his employees saying that they don't need to worry, nothing has gone wrong, and they're still sort of figuring out a solution on what to take of the RBI diktat, and that the money was safe. Money Control also learnt that the annual report of Paytm actually showed that the board was confident that RBI would validate or at max give them, say, corrective measures. Nobody saw this coming. What's happened in the last 2 days? Let's tell you that. Now, Paytm share price has got some relief. It's rebound about 17% from the day's low. And also the group, some support came in. So, a couple of Indian startup founders have now written to the Prime Minister, to the Finance Minister, even to the RBI, urging them to roll back on sanctions on Paytm. Now, this letter has been signed by some 12 founders, and they claim that such harsh action, according to them, against Paytm can be detrimental and have consequences over the overall fintech ecosystem. This letter has been signed by startups like Bharat Matrimony, there is Deepak Shenoy of Capital Mind, there are several other fintechs, PB Fintech, Make My Trip as well. And also, so some sort of support came in from the startup community. Also, we are now learning that VSS yesterday had an audience with the Finance Minister himself. He met Nirmala Sitharaman. And what we are told that the meeting lasted only 10 minutes. And the Finance Minister, again, this is through sources that Money Control is learning, might have asked him to take his request back to RBI. So what does this mean really? And while this entire fiasco is unfolding, most importantly, what concerns you and I is what's happening to our money and how safe is it on Paytm. Not just that, this entire episode has raised questions on the overall fintech ecosystem as well. So we thought, let's break it down, and as promised, we'll take all your questions.